Hey, 300 yards is kind of a magic number that's doable with just about any modern weapon out there for deer hunting. Wouldn't it be nice to know for a fact where the post on your reticle, where it thickens up, where that impact point is? The Tract optics guys have an impact ballistics program. This is a Tekoa HD. I'm going to talk about that and how to make a 300-yard known rifle out of this 30-06 ADL. An old friend of mine. Stay tuned. All right, before we get going, most modern deer hunting calibers are capable of a 300-yard shot, and they don't drop terribly much. So I get it. I understand it's a little bit of hold off. But wouldn't it be nice to know in your reticle where the post comes up and thickens up, or thins out, where the post comes up and thins out, if you knew that that spot, where exactly that spot hit, just so you know it's a known distance, as opposed to kind of going, guessing. So this is my old friend. This is the stock it used to be on there. I cut it off with a radial arm saw for the kids. Put a Sims recoil pad on there, and we shot managed recoil through it for years. And that allowed a 30 caliber bullet, low recoil, so when you weigh 75 pounds, it doesn't blow you back and make you flinch in the future. So the Tekoa HD goes up to 16 power. And what I want to talk about is the impact ballistics program. Technology is a cool thing. They have a custom reticle, their own custom T-Plex, and the distance from the crosshair to that thickening of the bottom post is a distance that's known to them, and it's built into the program. Yeah, you can get on the internet and do it, but you might as well use theirs because it matches the scope you're gonna buy. So what we're gonna do is go through the impact ballistics program real quick and show you how that looks. And that will make your rifle a known 300-yard rifle, or if you change the 0 point, you'll see that in a second, you can push it out even further for you guys out west. Stay tuned, here we go. Okay, so I went to my internet browser, I typed in tractoptics.com. This is the impact ballistics program. And you just go through the motions here. So we're going to select our scope, which is a Tekoa 4-16 with the T-Plex reticle. Right here. Okay, there's your crosshair. And as I was discussing, here's where the post thickens up, and there's your 0. I've sighted this rifle in at 100 yards. It is a 30-06. So we're going to select ammo, go down to 30-06, everything, even into the rounds that go into Africa and all that stuff. We're shooting a 30-06, and I'm shooting 180 grain Remington, 180s. You just go through the program here, soft point core lock. And I'm actually shooting the pointed soft point core lock, but I'm not shooting the ultra. So I'm shooting that bullet right there, okay? You should choose that bullet. Now down here it tells you the muzzle velocity, coefficient, that kind of thing. You can make changes. You hit apply load. And there's your 0, 100, and it's 227 yards on 16 power. Interestingly, you shoot it somewhere more reasonable like 10, and you get a 300-yard rifle out of the thing. So that's good to know, and to be honest with the way the internet works these days, you might be sitting in a deer blind and you can make that adjustment on the fly and figure it out. But I shoot the thing around 10 power just as a normal standard deal. I'm usually rolling it to 10 power. And what we have there is an effective 300-yard rifle because you use this computer program, which is set for this custom reticle inside this particular scope. Now, every one of their scopes has this program. You can change the bullets, you can move around. It gives you an excellent reference point to get a 300-yard rifle with essentially a mil dot and be able to shoot that far if you had to. If you want to change the zero distance to push it out further, some of you guys like to zero it, say 200. That's pretty handy right there. You guys out west where you're really not going to shoot 100 and it really wouldn't matter anyway. Now you got a 350-yard rifle. And then if you had to zoom it up because you're shooting far, there's 300 yards. So as discussed, what we're trying to do here is to make the most efficient 300-yard rifle out of a very simple T-Plex reticle that you can. And this particular rifle, like I said, is, it's an heirloom for the family. I've upgraded the stock and done some changes to make sure that the rifle shoots fine. And then if I have to stretch it out pretty far, because we have some shots on pipelines and a few senderos where you might have to launch it, and God forbid a pig comes out at 350, I'm shooting at that guy. Well, he's gonna get at least scared to death. Thanks to the Tract Optics guys for continuing to support the Ranch Fairy channel. I've enjoyed their optics. I've got them on a 22. You can check out the 22 Fire video on the Ranch Fairy channel. We did a couple of videos with their AR scope on a 7.62 by 39 AR, shot a big pig with that rifle. And that scope has been fantastic. I haven't had any trouble. We've beat the snot out of them. I carry the AR as a truck gun a lot. So it'll be in the scooter, riding around, bounce, 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 and then if something goes down, like some pigs run by, well, they might get shot. All right, subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Hit like and share this with your friends. If you're looking for a great scope with great technology, a custom T-Plex reticle that you can zero in and know with assurance that your bullet's going to hit out to 300 yards, great clarity, great warning. TractOptics.com. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Ranch Fairy out.